growing a type beat channel, posting those beats onto BeatStars and selling those beats and basically becoming financially free from it is no longer difficult. It's actually easy. Okay, it's easy. Now, a lot of you guys already know me. I had another channel. That channel's gone now, but this is the new channel, okay? Let me just get that straight. I've taught hundreds and hundreds of producers how to actually make a living from selling type beats, and pretty much all of the ones that have listened to my advice have come out tops, okay? And pretty much all of the producers that have listened to what I have to say and my formula and the source that is basically out there for you to see, but maybe you're not processing it the right way. Everyone that's followed it to a T has 100% made a return on the investment of their time listening to what I'm saying. So just a little background in case you don't know me. My producer alias is qestn, qestn. I've had multiple type beat channels that have done hundreds and hundreds of thousands of views, right? Millions of views, okay? I've made over $200,000 in the last 3 years selling beats online. I quit for a little bit, I come back, and within the last 3 weeks of having a new type beat channel, I'll put it on the screen. I am literally blowing up this new channel instantaneously. And every time these days that I make a new type beat channel and try to grow it, it's always growing faster than the last time I tried, which shows this is a repeatable process that you can keep doing over and over again to secure income for yourself online as a producer. Now, what are the mistakes that people make when they try to make type beat channels? What are the most obvious things that, to me at least, I see that people are doing wrong? And I've talked about this in other videos in the past. I've talked about it in the Type Beat Bible, which I put on the screen now. It's an ebook that I wrote. But basically, the number one error I see, producers try to go for a niche, don't see the results in the first week or two, don't know how to process the analytics that they're receiving from each upload that they put onto YouTube, and then they kind of just quit. And they're like, oh no, why isn't it working? I suck. This is a gimmick. This doesn't work. The type beat niche is saturated. This is what people will say. This is the bullshit people come out with, but it's not true. And on a side note, what business or industry do you know of that's worth pursuing that is not saturated? So that can't be an argument, right? But anyway, so this is what happens. People see, getting 50 views on their beats. Now, when I started this new channel, I already had the formula, like I said already, okay? Because I've grown type beat channels in the past multiple times. It's easy for me. I know what to expect. I know what to look for. I know what the key indicators are of potential success with the channel, right? But when I started, I was getting 50 views on a beat. Every beat, kind of 50 views, spike up to 70 views, drop back down to 50, maybe even 40. But then eventually it picks up. And this is what people don't get. It takes time for your actions today to be revealed to you in results tomorrow, okay? Just because you're getting 50 views now doesn't mean the channel's doomed to get 50 views forever. What it depends on is your consistency as an individual. So when I came back to producing to grow this channel, I set myself one goal: upload every single day. And in those uploads every single day, make sure that they're fire. Like, make sure they're actually good beats. Now, a lot of you are going to hear that and panic and be like, I can't upload every day. Or I tried uploading every day and nothing happened. Was it for long enough? And were the beats good enough is what you have to ask yourself. Because I am telling you now, if you upload good beats, good rappable beats every single day in a certain niche, okay, which I'll touch more on in a second, in a certain niche, and you consistently post without letting the short-term results kind of sway your plan, you will see growth. Now, I'm going to show you now, within the last 3 weeks of me growing this channel, maybe close to 4 now, but basically, tops a month of growing this channel consistently every day, posting every day, I have managed this amount of views on a beat already. But the point is, that is literally within 3 weeks, 4 weeks of me posting every single day. Now, is it magic? No, it's not magic. All I'm doing every single day is posting a good beat and making sure I'm following the same niche. So I'm going to touch more on that second point now. The niche is important, but it's not as important as people make it out to be. You can literally choose any artist. It doesn't matter if they're saturated and have loads of people competing within that niche or not. You could take any artist, and as long as you follow the principles that I'm putting in this video and that you can find in my book, etc., right, you will see results. And the thing is, I'm not going to bullshit you again. You have to be a good producer. I've said this before and I'll say it again. You have to be a good producer. You can't just be making beats for a year, try this, and then expect to see consistent results long term. Because you can barely probably even make a good beat, once a week at that stage, And you're really going to struggle to produce good beats every single day that you can upload. But once you're a good producer, all you need to do is take a niche, right? And I always recommend, this is the thing with niches. Take a niche that has high traffic and that people are always looking up that type of beat to use for themselves. What we're doing as producers and kind of online producers is trying to give artists the best possible beats and allow them to find those beats easily. And all type beats are a marketing mechanism, basically, whereby the artist can find instrumentals that suit their kind of taste, their musical taste, right? So anyway, make sure that they have traffic. That's why I say, if you can genuinely you like making Drake beats, you can make good Drake beats, and you haven't got a problem doing it, go for the Drake type beat niche, right? Don't be scared of competition. What's competition if you can beat them? You know, you have to think about things in terms of domination with this stuff. Like, and obviously you have to be honest, but you have to see yourself as one of the better producers on the platform that's going to come into this market and take the slice of the pie that you want for yourself, right? So when I make this Kodak Black channel, I'm not looking around thinking, oh no, he's got good beats, I'm not good enough. No, I'm thinking, right, he's got good beats, you know, he's doing well with his Kodak Black channel, but you know what? I like my beats more, and I'm going to post my beats, and I'm going to do everything better than they're doing to the best I can. That's the mindset I'm coming into it with. And it's no different to business. I'm coming into the market trying to diversify the product in some kind of way. Okay, yeah, it's a beat at the end of the day, but guess what? The beats that I'm making are slightly different in style compared to what you see on the Kodak Black market. You know, some people are doing generic Kodak Black beats with, like, you know, guitars and flutes. But I'm coming in, I'm putting in emotional Kodak Black beats, you know, because he makes emotional songs here and there. I'm capitalizing on that aspect of his artistry. But with that, when people come onto my Kodak Black channel, instead of expecting the normal Kodak Black beat, they hear the first couple seconds of my beat and they're like, oh, okay. Now I'll pull up this one. Now when you first hear that, it's kind of generic in the sense of, like, you've probably heard that type of chord progression before with a guitar or whatever. But, you know, if you type in another Kodak Black type beat and see what comes up, see what I'm saying? Is more up tempo. Okay, so I'm coming into the market with a different sound already. I know that's like a very snippet based example, and there's more to the beat than just that intro melody, but my point is the same. I'm coming into the market differentiating it, and obviously you'll see, you know, like I say, what's different about his video and my video. It's subtle, right? But I've got moving graphics, right? I've actually got like a video playing, and it's a different, so I'm not coming into the market doing the exact same thing, even though I'm applying the same rules and concepts. We're all doing the tunes to tube kind of look, and we're, you know, doing our descriptions similar, and we're, you know, offering the same sort of types of beats, I guess, in some way. But also on top of that, I am making things aesthetically different so that I have a stamp in the market. Okay, so that's a niche. That's everything you need to know about niche. Okay, follow that, and that will set you up on a good way. So upload consistently, have a niche and differentiate within that niche. But also the third thing you need to be doing is looking at what types of beats blow up. Okay, you need to have a look at what sorts of beats blow up in every niche, and take notes from what you could implement into your type beats that you're uploading. So if I look up a Drake type beat, or let's keep it within my niche. Let's say I look up a Kodak Black type beat that's blown up in the past, right? Or it's blowing up now. What am I going to be doing? I'm going to be listening to that beat to see what sonically this producer has done in order to make it an interesting enough beat to give it that good of a watch time to where people stay and then allow the beat to blow up because of it, right? I'm not only looking at that, but I'm also looking at stylistically, what has he done with the video? Is he got moving graphics? Has he just used a simple picture? Has he got the tunes to tube watermark on it? Has he done the description and tags a certain way? All these things you need to be looking at and contemplating, and not even just contemplate them, to be honest. You want to steal certain shit, and there is nothing wrong with stealing as an artist, and there's books out there, there's information out there, sayings out there that all preach the same thing. Good artists copy, great artists steal. I've said it in old videos, okay, on my other channel. But it is so important that you do that, because we're not trying to reinvent the wheel here. A lot of people come to this type of thing trying to reinvent the wheel, change the titles and the way they're done. You know, they take out the free thing and just put like something else, and they put all these random accents in the title, and then they put, you know, multiple artists, like 5 artists in the title, trying to be different, you know, trying to think to themselves, maybe that will work. No, it doesn't work. And the only things that work in this type of thing is what has been done over and over and over and over again. And you will waste your time trying to reinvent the wheel. Copy what works. It's not that complicated. Just copy what works. Copy me. Look at my channel. What am I doing? Okay, he's doing this, he's got views because of this. You know, you need to start analyzing, right? And when you analyze and see what works or what you think could be working and the reason why things are going so well for a particular channel, copy them, implement them to your own. So too many of you are kind of just like trying to do your own thing and winging it. look what works, okay? Look what works and copy it. Don't reinvent the wheel. But yeah, I mean, the fourth kind of thing that I touch on is basically the mindset. And we've kind of delved into it a little bit with the consistency thing and the niche thing a little bit to an extent. But basically, what is the mindset that I have when I'm growing this channel? I'm taking it a day at a time. Every single day, I'm just trying to do a little bit better. I'm trying to, make a slightly better beat or have a slightly better title. And this is the thing as well. People need to understand this. Excuse me. People need to understand this. The title and the thumbnail is what's going to sell the click to the artist that's looking up the beat. So if they type in Kodak Black type beat sad, and then you've got a beat called, I Miss Her, and then you've got a sad photo of Kodak Black or, a sad thumbnail, and it looks all clean and aesthetic, bro, they're going to click on that. Because it's in line with what they're looking for already, the artist. Remember, put yourself in the perspective of the artist that's trying to find beats, right? If you can offer that to them, like imagine if you're trying, they type in Kodak Black type beat sad, and your video fortunately pops up somehow, right? But then there's like a picture of Kodak Black looking like he's looking really happy, he's smiling, he's got a big grin on his face like a Cheshire cat, and then the title something like, I love my life. Like, bro, the guy's not gonna click that, is he? Because he's going to see the other beat, below with the sad title and the sad thumbnail and prefer that. So you need to think of that, and think of things in that way. But also focusing every single day on just making sure that I'm staying absolutely consistent. I have beats ready to go in the bank. I'm not trying to rush and make a beat every single day on the day. I prepare when I have time. 3 beats that I can choose from for the next few days, and I keep building it like that. Because then that way you're ahead, and then you ain't got to ever worry about not being able to upload, because what I do is I schedule my beats, right? So for instance, today I've already got this beat here that's ready to go, right? And by the time you click this video, it will probably be out, right? But that means for the rest of today, all I need to do is make a few beats for tomorrow, and I've not got stress on the day. So even if creatively the juices aren't flowing and I'm struggling to make a beat in that very moment, it won't matter because I've got time. I've got time to rectify it. And the more days in advance you can put yourself, the better. So yeah, that's pretty much it. In terms of sales, this is the thing. People, obviously, we all do type beats for the same sort of reason, because we either want placements or sales or both, right? And recognition. But with the sales thing, the sales come after the brand kind of establishes itself. So, you'll build a channel, you start getting loads of crazy views, but the sales won't follow straight away. You might get 1 or 2, but the real sales will come in once you start to establish a channel and get like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 views a day, 5,000 views a day. However high you can push it, the better. But that's when the sales start coming in. So you need to just focus on growing and establishing your brand within the market, within this niche, and then the sales will come through. And placements will also come as a result of, believe it or not, actual big artists do search up type beats. So then they'll find your type beat, contact you, you'll make sales. One of the biggest sales ever made was, selling a beat to Rock Nation. I'm giving you the eyes, if you know, you know. But anyway, they paid me 4,000 for a beat, okay? Just like that, and it didn't seem like a problem to them. So these labels got money. So when labels hit you up, make sure you push, try and get them to pay up. But yeah, I'm back. This is a video to help you guys. Hope you got some value from it. I'll make a few more videos soon. But yeah, don't deviate from the advice. Copy exactly what I've said in this video and you will grow a channel. Remember, I've had this channel for 3 weeks. I'm on 443 subscribers, bro. Like, I had 50 subscribers when I started, because I quit and I come back, like I said. Let me find it. I had 50 subscribers when I came back. I come back, and this has literally been the last kind of the last 3 weeks, right? Or month. Let's say a month now. Basically a month. So the last month, nice and slow and steady subscriber count going up, whatever. Then boom, the spikes start coming. Feel me? And then the views specifically, it's the same sort of trend as you can see. Boom, the spikes go up. And now look how many views I'm getting in 48 hours. On a new channel, 443 subscribers, this will grow. Okay, so yeah, like I said, if you want to grab the Type Beat Bibles in the description, genuinely, every single person that's bought that book has literally made a return on that of at least, 5x. So listen, go ahead, grab the book if you need to. If not, follow the advice in the tutorial. I am going to be dropping a resource for you guys soon that will help and further your journey even more. But yeah, you got to stay tuned for that one. All right, peace.